Hey everyone, welcome back to another lesson here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to find a $5,000 per month Amazon FBA private label product to sell in 2022. That being said, let's get right into it. Now, when you're looking to start a brand that sells $5,000, $10,000 per month on Amazon, the typical route that people take is they use a tool like Jungle Scout or Helium 10 to go and find a product idea. And then they simply look and they'll open it up and they'll try and look for relevant revenue. We want to see anything that our competitors are doing, maybe $15,000, $20,000 per month. We want a little slice of that. That's like the old way of thinking, right? What I'm going to be showing you today is actually the one thing that most new Amazon FBA sellers miss, and how exactly to actually take advantage of that knowledge in 2022 and grow a profitable business. So just like I said, when we look through here, we look at like a vegan creatine powder, $28,000 per month, and we just think, oh, if only I just make a vegan creatine powder with cooler packaging, I could probably make $15,000 per month or something similar. Look at this one, right? It's $60,000 per month with just 50 reviews. Wow, surely I can do that. But what you're missing is you're trying to create a product based on what the other competitors are doing. What you really need to be focusing on is who the person is that's buying it and what their optimized product looks like. The only way we can figure that out is by studying them. So really, when I say go find a $5,000 per month product on Amazon, most products where the market is niche can work. So like that person would probably type something like, what's the best vegan creatine into Google. And we can actually look at articles that people have written about this, right? The 7 best vegan creatine supplements for muscle growth. And of course, keep in mind, most of these are going to be affiliate type pages, but a lot of them know and have studied their customer very well. They'll be able to tell you a lot about what's currently out there, what's good about it, what people are saying about it, what the reviews are, etc. That is the kind of thing that most people don't do. It usually stops right here on Amazon, right? So I'm on Amazon, I just learned about what private label is. I look at some of these and I go, okay, I'm gonna make one that has more servings in it for less price and a cool label, and I'm gonna put it out. And you probably will get some sales. But the thing that's really gonna put you over the edge is figuring out exactly what that customer needs. So the way that I look at this is, how can you possibly create a better product if you don't know who the person that's buying it is? Better by what standards? So we can make better products by improving what's already there. And that's going to be better to us when we inherently look at the market and we say, yeah, it's bigger pack size and it's less expensive. That's better. If the customer doesn't want that, it's not actually better. So go figure out exactly what it is that they want and then start working on those improvements. So without very much work, I was able to find this review for this powder right here. And it actually is talking about the brain functioning or mental functioning, and the fact that enhancing brain function will occur with the proprietary blend of adaptogens and mushrooms in this creatine powder. So already we have people saying that what they value about this specific product is the fact that it's more than just a creatine. It actually has adaptogens and is improving brain function. So we can extrapolate that more people might be interested in that. That's obviously just one review, and you would want to cross-reference this with hundreds of reviews and figure out exactly what to do here. But even in a market as saturated as supplements, you can grow a $5,000 per month brand that sells vegan creatine by creating a super specific product for a very specific person. So maybe you're the first all-in-one brain-enhancing creatine powder pre-workout mix, where instead of taking 3 different powders, where you have your mushroom powder, you have your creatine, you have your pre-workout that you're all taking, we've combined all of those into one drink that tastes amazing and doesn't break the bank, but still has high quality ingredients. We understand that those are things that this customer wants exactly, so that's how we're going to be able to get in front of them and know that they're going to like it. Build based off of what the customer wants. Okay. So many people, I do calls with people and I'm gonna be like, hey, what are you going to change about this product so and so? It's like, well, I'm going to make it this color and this pack size. And it's like, why? And it's amazing how many people you can stump by simply asking the question, why? Most people don't know. It's just like, oh, I thought that would be different. It'd be better. It's like, no one's doing that. Just because no one has a red product doesn't mean you should make a red product. Okay? Think about that for a second, right? It's like so many people are customizing their products built off of this idea that just different is better and stand out is good. No, it's like good is good and high value is good. And that's only through the eyes of the customer. You have to know everything about who you're going to be selling to. This starts with no money on the table. Okay, so your next $5,000 per month product, your next $10,000 per month product, all starts with just doing a little bit of research on the computer. Now that I've actually shown you quite a few ways and gone over a couple of thoughts I had about who your customer is, let's reverse engineer that process, and I'm going to be showing you how to actually find that first customer, that first product. So I'm actually here in the product section of Helium 10's black box. Normally I would be using the keyword section where we're looking for what customers are looking for. But in this case today, I'm going to be using the product section. So check this out. You might already have an idea of where you want to grow a brand. That part is usually not hard. People have general interests and I have interests, and I'm sure you have special interests that you would be excited to grow a brand there. Start there. Start with the thing you want to do most. And if it really is pointing, all signs are pointing to no, that's not going to work, don't do it. But start there, right? So if you're really into like tools and home improvement, okay, beautiful, start there. And we know we want a product that sells at least $10,000 per month in revenue because we want to make $3,000 to $5,000 per month in profit. Well, we're going to need at least $10,000 per month in sales. Price, I don't really want to sell anything that's less than $20. Just not much margin involved. I would be even willing to say $30. And then review count, I don't want to see anything with more than 1,000 reviews. So let's just go take a quick look at, we'll do a minimum of 10 as well. And actually I'm gonna narrow that down. Let's just go 300 because that's still not very much, but 1,000 is quite a bit. And I want to narrow this down pretty quickly. So when I'm coming through here, keep in mind, these are all products, right? Don't try and start from a product and build a customer based off of that product. But what you can do is, like we said, pick a category where customers are already somewhat close to each other. And then from there, go ahead and find out who exactly it is you need to be selling to and do your research about them. So when I come through here, we have Amish made wooden mailbox. Okay, that's very niche. We have table. Okay, already perfect. This will work fine. So table bench legs. Who do we think is going to be using these? Why would you buy just legs for something? Well, who are you? Who is this person? Comment down below before I say who this person probably is right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I probably didn't give you enough time. Woodworkers, right? A woodworker is already a specific niche person that we can think of what their life might be like, how we could make it easier. They're obviously probably working out of a garage, and we can look at a product like this and already, instead of looking at it for what the product is and selling the actual product, we're thinking of who it is inside of tools and home improvement that we're going to be selling to. And that specifically might be a woodworker. So again, we want to figure out more about who this customer is, what they're doing. Maybe we go just to Google where this person probably already would be and do something like woodworking tips and tricks, tips and hacks. Just look at simple things that that these people are already doing that maybe there's not a product for yet and they're DIYing it and we can create that product. Go watch YouTube videos that this person is likely to watch. Okay, so there's a lot of simple things that most people aren't doing that your customer is doing that you need to be doing. I just said doing a lot in order to create the best possible product for them. So wrapping all of this up, coming back full circle, the way that you make $5,000 per month selling a highly customized product is figuring out exactly who you're selling to. Figure out who your customer is and what their needs and wants are and how you can best serve them, and then research them deeply, figure out how to include them in this process. Maybe we make our Instagram page before we ever make the product, and we start asking people, what do you think about this change that we're thinking about making? What do you think about this? Grow a couple hundred followers, and then that steamrolls into your first launch and you sell 15 on the first day. That's where all this starts. It's the person, it's not the product. So with that being said, we are going to wrap it up here. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Without you, this video wouldn't be possible. I guess it'd be possible, I could upload it, but no one would be watching it, so I wouldn't do it again. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you subscribe down below for more videos like this. And with that being said, I will see you next time. Thanks so much. Later.